Hey, I guess the theme of the week I want to talk about was this mood manufacturing plant that is in my head. And, well, anyways, happy Sunday, and it's almost April. I'm really looking forward to April Fool's Day because my coworker decided that we should tell everybody at work that I'm pregnant, and I'm going to try and play along, so that'll be fun. Anyways, I'm not pregnant, and you're the first to know. And but I am pregnant with ideas, and this whole mood manufacturing industry is a big idea that's been in my head for all this week, and I left a post on my website about it, and I'm also on a up-and-coming slot for a book blogger's review of my book, and I'm doing a guest post on mood manufacturing as well. And so what am I talking about? Well, good question. It's pretty much what I'm saying, just the way in which my whole life I have tried to control how I feel one way or another, and some of those ways have been unhealthy, to say the least, and others haven't been so bad, but it's detrimental because really what I've learned is that all the feelings that we have, the whole range of them, the whole spectrum, from majorly depressed to ecstatic and euphoric, the good side, the bad side, with the anger in between, and the frustration, the vexation, or just the apathy, not feeling much at all, feeling numb, or not knowing how you feel, down to the sadness and, the kind of like I want to jump off a bridge kind of feelings, which hopefully don't last very long or not at all. Anyways, I think that most people don't like to feel depressed for too long or at all, or you start to think something's wrong with you if you're feeling down, and I'm here to tell you that that's not necessarily the case. There's benefit in feeling the way that you feel, because I try to think about it as like an alert system, just what's going on with me. If I'm feeling depressed, something's wrong, and if I didn't feel depressed, I wouldn't do anything about it, right? Sometimes when I feel depressed, I don't do anything about it because I feel depressed, but if I'm trying to live the right way and live healthy and productive, I got to do something about it, right? So that I can feel a little bit better. But the answer is not a quick fix. It's about doing something. It's not about taking a pill, or, there's nothing wrong with antidepressants, and but what I'm trying to say is I need to stop doing it. I need to just stop trying to control my feelings and try to make it always on the upside. I need to let it pass, let it play through, and have faith. And faith is confidence in the unseen or the unknown, I think. Just trust, that there's another side of that depression or that blue period. And yeah, so this mood manufacturing has been going on so long for me, it's like I hardly know any other way to live, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to just like feel the way I feel, and just learn from it, like figure out what it's trying to tell me. Maybe I need to get out into the sunshine, or maybe I need to switch jobs, or get away from a person, or move toward a relationship, or talk to somebody honestly about something that I have been having trouble communicating, or listen to somebody who's trying to tell me something. Those are just a few examples. Or it might just be you got to do your taxes or clean your house, or you need to do your laundry, or get in shape, or just start taking steps towards a better life for yourself. Maybe you need to get out of Dodge for a little while, maybe you need to read a book, or maybe you need to get with your family or the people that love you, or find your family if your family doesn't embrace you. There's other people out there who may and will embrace you for who you are and stuff, because you're a golden child. You're a miracle, no matter what anybody says. And I feel like that about everybody. Even the worst among us, who've done the worst things and stuff, they're in their own kind of hell for that. But forgiving people and being a human being about stuff, and being an adult about stuff is really important message that I think is lost in our culture of plastic stuff and materialism and celebrity and cell phones and laptops and tablets and corporate climbing ladders and so forth. So anyways, I guess it's just a really the topic expands into everything, this mood manufacturing thing, because yeah, I still do it, like I still drink coffee when I've already drank too much coffee so I can feel better, or I eat food for comfort, or but the good news is that today, this recently, I've been getting in shape and working out. It's been improving my mood. But then there's kind of the crash, when my muscles are aching. God, I tried to get out of bed the other day after working out. I rode my bike 52 miles because I'm training for a charity bike ride in May. And oh my God, I've been jogging as well, and I haven't jogged in a long time. And so, when you're running from something, when your body is running, the physical action of running, there's two responses, to threats against us, is fight or flight, they say. You either stand and fight for yourself against the threat, or you run away from it. Well, running away is something in our body that there's different channels. Okay, there's a triangle. There's the way I see it, there's the thoughts, and there's the actions, and there's the feelings. Okay, and each one is an entry point towards changing the other. Okay, so yeah, you could feel down about yourself, and then you could start looking depressed, you stop caring about your hygiene, or you just are frowning all the time, or you're just sulking or something. So the thoughts that are blue, whatever you're cycling over in your mind, maybe you just went through a breakup, or somebody died, or you lost your job, or you're not happy with your life, any aspect of it, low self-esteem, insecurities, situational things happen, you saw an accident, you were in an accident, somebody close to you is hurt, injured, sick, you lost something in your life, you've given up somewhere. Well, all those things, the thoughts, cycling around your head, somebody's bullying you, it's just, that's going to cause a difference in the way you feel, and that's going to also cause a difference in the way that you act. You might become lethargic, apathetic. You might stay at home when you otherwise would have gone out. You might isolate yourself. You might feel tired all the time. Your bones might ache because of your thoughts, right? And your feelings now. Your feelings are down low. Anyways, the other channel would be, okay, so that's through the thoughts, but the other would be through the feelings, changing your thoughts and changing your behaviors. So you manufacture a mood. I manufacture a good mood because I go for a run and then I feel better. And then even though I'm tired, I can do a lot of stuff that I couldn't do otherwise had I not been going for running. My mind is moving faster, And that's true, because some people have noticed that and told me, you seem to be a little more energetic, and that's because I've been working out. I can't attribute it to anything else in my life, but it's a good thing, like the spark. And so through that feeling, through changing that feeling, I can access changing my thoughts and my behaviors, because then I start, waking up to the world a little bit. I can, just be more busy, body in motion stays in motion kind of thing as a result of changing my feeling states. But I did that through the action, actually, so that's not a very good example. But like I said, 3 access points. If you can manufacture a mood, you can change your thinking and your behavior. If you can start thinking positive thoughts, even if you don't really feel that way, if you can start reading something inspirational, or you can talk to somebody, or you can just change your inner critic, turn your inner critic into an inner supporter, put an affirmation on your mirror or something, then all of a sudden, like, you're reading good things, you're putting good stuff in your head, and you're having faith, confidence. Even if you don't really feel that way, you can start changing your thinking toward positive thoughts, and you might notice your affect might brighten. You might become, more mobile. You might just become body emotion. And so then through the body, obviously, I learned an exercise where you can clench your fist and you can stop and just clench your fist for a minute or so, just as hard as you can. And what you'll notice is, if you really pay attention, if you sit here and clench your fists, your body is creating an anger signal that's going to then translate sometimes. If you just sit with yourself and think about it, you might start feeling angry. You might start having thoughts towards people that you're angry towards. Just try it out. You can try it out, because, in other words, you're accessing the anger through your body, through something you're doing and changing about your body. You're reaching points in your thoughts and feelings. So anyways, there's that triangle. I don't know, for what it's worth, but all I know is that, I care, I want to help, it's been so long in learning how to help myself, and I want to help other people, because a lot of times I've felt like there's nobody out there to mentor me or teach me or help me, because I'm a full grown woman, and it's like people expect me to be able to get by. Now I can reach out for support, I can go to support groups, I can go to community events, I can do all sorts of kinds of things that are out there. There's plenty of stuff you can find online at a meetup, or there's so much support out there, it's just unbelievable. If you can't afford therapy, or you can't afford to see some mental health provider, you can also start with support groups. Support groups are really, really helpful. At least they've helped me. And just, getting to know your neighbors, like, there's a lady next door, and she brings her mom out to the car, and she kind of gets the car ready. Well, I come home from work, and I'll be sitting in my car listening to the radio for a minute, and sometimes that time coincides with when this woman is getting her mom ready, and she has to bring her down some stairs, and she gets the car warmed up first, and I'll be watching, and it's like, in the past, I would have just been like, none of my business, like, that's cool and all, like, but I just wouldn't get involved at all. I would just be like turning my eyes away, or I would leave my car right away or something, go inside. But now it's like, I want to make eye contact with this person, because this is my neighbor, and just kind of let her know that I see her, and I've done that, and she smiles, and I don't know her name, we haven't actually talked, but and there's a guy down the street, on the other side of me, same deal, like, he invited me to his house where he lives with his wife, and I think they have a kid or two, but they invited me for some apple pie or something, but it was a hot summer day, and I fell asleep, and and then he came by and said, sorry, but we're gonna have to do it another time because something came up for them. So, but it's like, I've seen him repairing things in the sidewalk. He knows how to lay brickwork, and planting stuff on the median right in front of his house, on the corner, which is like that's a public project, that he's doing to beautify the neighborhood. So that's a cool guy, man, and I'm not just gonna ignore him like I would in the past and just kind of stay to myself. It's like, this is my community, and it starts on my block, and getting to know the people here. My landlady lives down the street. I talk to her whenever she's around. She's gardening right now. Or I talk to her sister who lives there too. I gave her a copy of my book, and she really liked it. And even in my building, there's people in this building who I've just kind of talked to when I can, but we just are passing each other by most of the time. But try not to be so busy and on your way to something. These are just good, healthy habits, I'm trying to get into, to live a fuller life, and one that's more concerned with something other than myself, try to be more concerned with others. And right now my cat's really crying and wants some food or something, so I gotta go. But I just want to let you know, you might watch yourself manufacturing moods and how you go about that. Sometimes it's very obvious, and other times it's a little more subtle. But just notice it, and see what that's all about, And just don't forget that, it's okay to feel the whole spectrum of feelings, and to there might be something you're really avoiding, or something that your feelings are trying to tell you. If they keep coming back, because what you resist persists. What you resist persists. That's one of my favorite sayings. I don't know who exactly or where it came from, but it's Sunday. Go out and have a great day. Buy yourself an ice cream, or go sit by the pond and read a book, or just watch people, or don't stalk people or anything. Just watch them. Just watch your environment. Or just kind of, if you have pets, just hang out with your pets and, talk to them and see what they're all about, because my pets are very special to me. And right now I really got to go because my cat is about to scratch me up if I don't do something. So have a great Sunday, and thanks for listening.